Hi all, it's Alan Vukas, and today is Friday, February 16th, and I am here having some coffee, pulling some cards, and now I'm having a conversation with you, my friends, this morning. Every day I take some time to ask myself the question, what do I need to know today? In this 24-hour period, what do I need to know in order for me to be in alignment with my highest good? See, I believe that we are, in fact, co-creating our life with the universe. We are co-creating with life itself. And in order for us to do that, I believe, yes, we must consciously, and that's the key word here, in order for us to co-create, we need to do it consciously. And we can set intentions and take action on those intentions. But to truly be in that collaborative relationship, then we need to check in with our heart, our soul, our gut, whatever word you want to use, with our intuition, accessing that inner voice, that inner guidance, so that our intention, our intuition informs that intention and actions. And in that way, we're truly living from the inside out. We are in integrity with our inner truth and the way that we're bringing that into the world. So when I ask myself that question every morning, I use a systematic way in order to pause and check in within. I use oracle cards and the tarot as well. This morning I pulled two cards. I'm going to share those with you here, and I'm using a deck. I'm using the Wisdom of the Oracle by Colette Baron-Reid, but I pulled a second card from a deck that I haven't used before on any of these videos, and that is another one by Colette, the Wisdom of Avalon. And I'll put a link in the notes below about that information. But so let me share with you the two cards I drew this morning and read to you from the guidebook, and then share with you a couple thoughts that came up for me in regard about these. So the first card was Poised, and let me turn it upright. 48, Poised, and I believe this has shown up before, and it has for me in my life. And so here we have this angel who is she's just throwing her head back. She is ready for whatever life is bringing to her. And the stars are like gifts from spirits, and the flags are announcing that there's a new beginning, almost like it's almost like a circus. And this is what the event that's going on in the center ring. And here she is, she's poised and she's ready. The second card that I drew from, and now this card I drew, it was in protection or reversed. And then I pulled a second card from Avalon, the Stag. And here we have this majestic beast, the stag, with these antlers that are he can barely hold his head up, but he's holding his head up with pride and leadership here. So let me share with you what the guidebooks say about these two, and then I'll pull those together for you. So the essential meaning of poised, when it's the essential meaning of the card is being ready, bringing something to light, being at your best, confidence. And when it's in protection, there's another message about this, and let me read this to you. You're not ready to move forward at this time, and that has to be okay. Be poised in the face of demands and deadlines. Pretending you know what you're doing works sometimes, but if you adopt a fake it till you make it attitude, it will land you in the muck somehow. Well, land you in some muck now. That's what it says, some muck now. This is not the time to wing it and deliver something half finished. It's okay to postpone things until you're really ready. It's better to disappoint others now than to wish you had later. So this poise card is telling us that we're poised to we are in those areas where we're ready, then you're poised and you're ready, but there may be areas where you're not so ready. So this is calling us to take action on those areas where we feel poised and we feel ready. But if there's an area where we're not feeling ready, then just hold off as best you can. Don't fake it till you make it. But then what's the another message to support us in that is the stag. And the stag from Avalon, let me read this to you. When the stag appears on your path, he tells you to take pride in all that you do. Be the leader and hold your head high, and others will follow by your example. Ask yourself these questions. Am I following my highest path? Am I acting in integrity and doing the best I can? Or am I held back by the kind of pride that cuts me off from life through arrogance or its reverse, low self-esteem? The Stag asks you to be a leader, be proactive with the highest intentions, and to always ask, what's the highest good for all? Arrogance and its reverse are both places of alienation and ways to avoid responsibility and accountability. The Stag leads you out of both difficult places into the kind of pride that reminds you you're always in service to the God, Goddess in every step you take. You may already be there, in which case you should be proud and happy. Look how far you've come. Rejoice, for the Stag always leads you to a higher place with a sure and steady footing. So when we bring these two together today, in order for us to really live this day in this 24-hour period, is for us to live in pride and to be a leader and to be in integrity and to asking ourselves if we are doing our best. Is this my best? Is this the best and the highest for all? And to act from that place. And when we do, then we are truly being a leader. We are being an example and empowering others to step into their own greatness when we are stepping into our own. And in order to really support us today in that leadership and that pride, that energy of the Stag, then be aware you are poised today to take action in those areas where your feet are sure and you know what you know, and you're in integrity and there is no wondering about what's next. But in those areas where you're not so certain, then you know what? Be a leader. Step away. Step into the area and into the work and into the beingness that you know and you're certain of. Don't fake it till you make it today. Be the leader. Stand in pride and be and show up in the way that you know how to, leaving the rest for another day. And when the time is right and when it comes together in the right and perfect way for all. So I'm holding this space for you today, knowing that you are a leader. I know that you are in service to the dream that is within you. You're in service to life itself when we are acting, allowing the energy of the Stag move us into those areas where we truly are poised, and it's there we get to dance and to sing our song. So I'm holding this space for you, and I look forward to seeing you in an upcoming video. Hope you have a great weekend. Peace and love. Namaste.